Okay, good afternoon, everybody, and another round of coffee and questions. I had an email, and I get them every once in a while, and somebody said, hey, do you know where I can get a section of like a railroad tie, an I-beam, because I want to make an anvil, for my garage. I don't have a lot of money. I can't, afford to spend what these people want for these, big, nice anvils. And he went on with his story, and I told him, well, I'm not really sure where you would get the I-beams, for a railroad track from. It's a good question. I looked around on the web, tried to come up with some ideas for you. And I did come up with an idea that will work for you temporarily. And it's kind of a redneck way of doing things, or a hillbilly way, but it will work. I have a friend of mine that suggested it. I told him to send me a picture. He sent me a picture. I'm going to change the screen right now. I'm going to throw it up, and I'm going to talk to you about how to make something useful out of scrap. Give me just a sec. Okay, so let's take a look at the picture on both the right and the left. It's the same picture. Now, I told him, go ahead and go out to Harbor Freight and buy the heaviest duty sledgehammer that you can find. Come home, take the handle out of it. Look around for a piece of pipe. You can get black piping from out at the big box stores, or go to your steel supplier, or call around, maybe a scrap yard, maybe anything like that, where you can find a decent sized round piece of steel pipe. Now, this guy welded it to a rim and an old tire. My suggestion is, if you could do that, that's fine. That works as a good base, keeps your overhead way down if you don't have any money to go buy an anvil. Because yes, you're right, a good one is an expensive thing to buy. But if not, check at the salvage yard, steel suppliers, and everybody else, and look around and get yourself a piece of like diamond plate or plate steel that's thick, heavy duty, and ask them about their scrap pile and cutoffs. A lot of times they're going to have cutoffs, and they sell them a little bit more inexpensively than the price of the steel, that they're selling retail. They just want to get rid of the scrap. So it doesn't hurt to ask. And find something to create that base. Now, once you got that base, it's just a matter of welding that post. Nice vertical fashion. You can use a square to keep it in perfect alignment and plumb. And then you can go ahead and you can weld on that sledgehammer head to the top of it. And now you got yourself, I know, like this homemade anvil. It's not as good as an anvil, no. Will it work? It depends on what you're going to use it for. But you asked me what I thought of making homemade anvils. I've never made one. I know people make them out of these railroad ties, which are like I-beams. I don't even know where to tell you to go buy them. I don't even know locally if I needed one where I would go get it. If you can come across it, you're right. People have made anvils out of them. Plenty of YouTube videos on people doing that. But this is a down dirty, hillbilly, redneck method of making a makeshift anvil, I guess you could say. And it'll work as long as you're doing light to maybe moderate duty stuff on it. Not meant for anything really heavy duty or any heavy pounding, but if you're just doing like, sheet metal bending and like art stuff and playing around, this would work for you. And it's a very cheap, inexpensive way to quickly make a homemade anvil. That's my thought on the email. I thought I would throw up a quick video about it. Maybe other people would benefit from it, or maybe they have another suggestion they can put in the comment below. Making an inexpensive anvil. But this is my thought on the topic. I'm the home handyman. I hope you folks have a good day. Please click subscribe, give me a thumbs up, and keep following me. And we'll keep doing more how-tos and tools for your shop. Have a good day, folks. Bye-bye.